my god. How are you supposed to not binge this shit? Hey guys, so this is a bit of a surprise. I've been meaning to watch this for some time. I keep hearing really good things about it. I'm just like, I need to watch this. But there's always this like thought in my head, like, do I want to watch it by myself or do I want to react to it? And most of the time I decide to react to it just because it's more fun. I don't know. So yeah, this is the Fall of the House of Usher, which is, Mike Flanagan and Edgar Allan Poe get together and have a love child or a horror child, if you will. And this is the result. So my question is this, I think that this is not just the story of the House of Usher. I think it's like a mix of all like Edgar Allan Poe stories, because I was watching the trailer and it just seems like there's all these members in this family where correct me if I'm wrong, but I think like in the original story it's just the twins. It's just Roderick and Madeline, if I'm correct. Is there a name here? No, I think it's Roderick and Madeline. But in the trailer they seem to have a ton of children, I think. And also there's this kind of like spirit, which if I remember correctly, in the story they believe that the house is kind of sentient or something. I don't want to spoil it, but I don't think it's anything to do with it. I think it's just they've taken the main ideas of a lot of stories and brought them together into like one whole thing, which is very exciting because I love Edgar Allan Poe. So I'm wondering if I'm gonna recognize any of the stories or how the interpretations is gonna be. So I don't know. I'm excited. You can't go wrong starting something with Pink Floyd. Great choice.
And the fever called living is conquered at last. Be silent in that solitude, which is not loneliness. The dead who stood in life before thee are again in death around thee. Breeze.
Is that Mark Hamill?
Yet unbroken is a symbol and a token. How it hangs upon the trees.
Oh.
Who shall say?
Oh, he looks like a crow.
Where the one ends and where the other
That's
begins.
like the beak. Why is this giving me Succession vibes? Okay, so that's Roderick, right? So that's and Madeline. Those are the twins from the original story. Her, I know because it's one of my favorites. It's from Murders in the Rue Morgue. Yeah, I don't know if I should like talk about it, if it's gonna be like spoilery if you were just watching it with me for the first time. But in the original, you can fast forward if you don't want to hear it. In the original story, she gets killed by an orangutan, and it's a really good story because for most of it you think it's a some like horrible killer. It's like it's really good. So I'm excited for that one. Prospero, that's Mask of the Rue Death. No, Mask of the Red Death. Am I saying it right? Mask of the Red Death, yeah. He gets killed, like, I think he dies in like a plague. So this is the narrator. In the story, Roderick sends word to the narrator because it's like in first person, and he goes in there and he hears the story of,
with 4,100 high quality diamonds.
it's like if you want to show off, right? Look how much money I have.
Probably costs twice your annual salary. Here's the Title 18, Section 371.
Sure. What's not to celebrate? You got away with it. Again.
Nobody gets away with anything, not really.
Madeline would beg to differ.
It's my granddaughter, Lenore.
You can take that if you need to.
Lenore.
Grandkids take priority.
It's from the
Don't
Raven.
lecture me about family values. You're just...
This music.
I'll tell you how my children died.
I know how they died, Roderick. Everybody knows.
Too. And the woman who would shape every choice we'd ever make.
Of course, she's
mother.
here. I
Eliza.
like that he's always like
She was
working with the
personal
same
secretary
people.
to the CEO of Fortunato Pharmaceuticals.
Are never too tender to be whipped. Like tough beefsteaks, the more you beat them, the more tender they become.
Oh.
For reasons we were far
Great.
too young to understand, we were forbidden to go anywhere near Longfellow's house. If pain and suffering were the
Right.
kisses of Jesus, then he kissed the living fuck out of my mother in the years that followed.
Right?
Okay, Mom. Okay.
Here. Mom, you have to drink, and we think maybe we need to call a doctor, like on the TV.
No! Mom, please.
Oh, she's all grown up.
Us?
I don't know what you're talking about. No idea, okay?
Is that their dad?
Eliza was a decent worker for a long time, but she lost it, didn't she? Now take your insinuations, your fucking false insinuations, take your grift, and get off my property.
Doctors, they'll embalm her.
They can't.
I know.
So what do we do?
Thank heaven the crisis, the danger was past. And the lingering illness was over at last.
I'm sure there's an explanation for this. Yeah, I don't know. I can't explain this. Are you sure she was dead? Shit. Say something. There's no point. Oh my god.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Mommy.
I mean, she doesn't. She looks demonic.
What's that? What are you doing here?
Oh my god.
Oh my God. She's right behind you.
You know,
Oh my god.
I read somewhere about high-powered negotiation tactics.
I see a dress behind him. Like, am I crazy? It's right here. Right? That's her.
I'm not going to turn around, Roderick.
It's fine with me.
Oh, that
why
was
are you
her.
telling
Oh
us?
my
Because, well,
god.
Talking about my kids, weren't we? And this is important to know when we talk about how they died. Why I treated them the way I did on family values. And come to think of it, my whole family was there. Day one.
Well, in fairness, a few of them were indicted co-conspirators.
Hey, now.
My family didn't need to be there and didn't want them anywhere near you people.
You always were an effective orator, Augie.
And the reason they aren't sweating, the reason their lead attorney and enforcer, Mr. Arthur Pym,
Objection. Sustained.
their lead attorney, Mr. Arthur Pym, he's the one doing the crossword puzzle while I'm talking. They believe that people like them don't go to prison. Outcome. You're going to hear from one of them. An informant from within the inner circle, someone so close to this family's crimes, their testimony and
shit.
evidence will be unimpeachable.
Objection. Approach.
Ooh.
Is that the danger is real and immediate.
All the more reason not to mention this in your opening argument, Mr. Dupin.
You're right, Your Honor. Well, I got ahead of myself. I'm not the young lawyer I used to be. I'll happily strike.
We'll disregard the allusion to an informant for the time being. Strike me.
For the time being, I mean, the informant's gonna come out, so.
Crazy little spithead will or won't to. And why
Spithead.
the fuck, sorry honey, why the fuck would anybody think it would serve their best interest to become a goddamn informant for the government?
Well, I mean, they'd have to be pretty brave, I guess. Are the charges true? Because if not, we've got nothing to worry about.
Close to Roderick as you get without a junior. I don't know why I didn't just call him Froderick. Oh, it's
Roderick.
That's your new stepmom. Could be Juno.
Shut it. Don't mention her ever. She doesn't exist. You understand?
She's not in
God,
the
isn't
will,
she in like a
is she?
comedy
He has to be
show?
smarter than that.
Steve's wife in House on Haunted Hill. Okay. See, he uses like the same people. It's really cool.
Oh, no way. Goldbug has to go off on time. I built the launch date into the presentation. Dad's already signed off. Canceled. Well, pushed today. Dad needs to see his kids don't need $500 million and an endless supply of test monkeys to be successful.
A girl?
Just about got it.
Ready?
I mean, Tania Miller. Oh, shit.
Wait out here, okay?
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. There's a blanket on top of the sofa. You can hide under that or something. I don't know. Come on.
There's a what?
Right, let me go to the bathroom.
Okay, my friends aren't gonna believe I met Napoleon Usher.
Hey!
The news. You kidding? It was all over the news.
Hey, Buddha.
Hey, sweetie.
That bitch.
Hey, why don't we put the news on in the bedroom?
All right, we're coming out swinging. Front-facing stuff, softballs like Fox. Hannity knows which side his dick's buttered on. He'll be friendly.
I'll be at the Met this weekend. Your dad's office has for some page 6.
They scraped her off an emergency room floor. Do they think I can turn her into Princess Grace? It's old enough to be her grandfather. That'll never not be gross. It's fine, whatever. Fine, give them what they want. Priority 1 is the informant. I want you to start with Perry, obviously, but I don't think he's clever enough to hate me.
They don't.
Oh, is that your his new wife?
But I'm pretty sure he's just kissing your ass.
They will love you because I love you, and the only thing stronger than love is how fucking scared they are of getting cut out of the will.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's what she was talking about, like the looking like he's her grandfather, which I see. Yeah. Ew. Look at this house. Wow. It's been remodeled over the years, obviously. What did he tell him?
Hey, Prospero's here. You ready for him?
Who's Perry? Is Perry Prospero, or is there another one?
Prospero Rome, Prospero New York, Prospero Dubai.
Well, outside of naming this establishment after yourself, what else makes it at all worthwhile?
Well, this isn't a fucking Dave & Buster's, Aunt Madeline. I'm talking Brigane, Limelight. Prospero's gonna be one of the most exclusive nightclubs in the entire world.
You fucking say so. No, we won't set up a meeting at the office. Being an usher is about changing the fucking world. It's not a blowjob whiskey bar.
A blowjob whiskey bar.
I'll come to the office on Monday and
fuck's sake. That's all.
Yeah, no, dude.
For the road.
Oh, shit. No thank you.
Fuck's sake, Freddie.
All right, well, you all eat the law. Mr. Pym has some important paperwork for each of you.
Ooh, paperwork.
What the hell?
Reaper
It
always
just
last.
Wait. Al, have you gotten to sign an original Pym yet? It's a rite of passage. Just wait till you see the prenup.
Oh yeah, speaking of prenups, how are things, Juno?
It's going great. Yeah, I prefer not to sign anything without my guy looking at it first. Or not.
It's the reason you can have your...
I just love family drama. You have no idea. This is one of the reasons why I was like really want to watch the show, because when I watched the trailers, like, oh, there's more of them, and it's a whole family of like assholes. Ah, I love it.
Your little knockoffs,
And just like family
your
dinners like
heart
this.
implants, are dead.
Oh.
Pim made this document particularly nasty. I asked him to, but that's not the thing. When I find out who's been talking to the goddamn government, against your own blood, there won't be enough of you left to sue. Left to sue the bloody puddle of gore in the designer shoes. And make no mistake,
Yes, I'm putting a bounty on you. You, the shitbag. You, the informant. You know who you are. It's 50 million. Sleep tight.
Wow. How are you gonna find out though?
Happy hunting.
That's crazy. Oh, I'm so excited.
I know that face. You know her too.
Woman I have to tell you about.
What did she do to them?
You know my favorite
Please tell me more. Oh my god, it's gonna
New
stop.
Year's Eve, you know.
You guys look like you've had a wild night already. Sending 79 out with a bang, yeah? Well, I'll drink one with you. Don't tend to do that with customers, but here we are.
God.
To 1979. May it rest in peace.
That people see us tonight. This place is good. Crowded enough for a few witnesses,
They
not so
kill
crowded that
someone?
nobody notices. I'm just excited that we get to kick Carter out of the White House this year.
Think Reagan's gonna run?
I think if he does, it'll be a landslide and great for business.
Sorry, I should have told you no politics at the bar.
I mean, aside from the rumors, the mystery.
Yeah, what
That
happened? Who
was when
died?
everything changed at Fortunato. People still whisper about what possibly could have happened that night. That's where you're taking me, isn't it?
A complete change of course. Tonight. You feel it. Both of you. In the air. We're sitting outside of time and space.
Bring the sweeping precipitancy of a fall from such a height. And this fall, this rushing annihilation, for the very reason that it involves that one most ghastly and loathsome of all the most ghastly.
I'm wondering what order they died. Oh my fucking god.
Look at me.
This time. This time.
Mike. He's just so great at building tension and just putting everything together. The music, the cinematography, the acting, just like the storytelling. I'm just so excited to see what he's gonna bring to this. I already love the dynamics, like all the children. I recognize some names, so we'll see how if it follows their story. I feel like I need to brush up on like the actual story of the House of Usher, because I remember very vaguely what it's about. I didn't remember the mother part of her waking up. I don't know. I feel like it was all like they thought the house was sentient or something. Maybe there was a spirit. I don't remember what it was, but I probably should like refresh it, my memory. But it's just like the horror is very, I don't know. It's subtle. Like I like it. It's not, because I know like the jump scares in scary movies, like sometimes you can see them coming, or it's just like the single moment of like, ooh, the jump scare. But like even though there's jump scares here, I feel like they're not just for the sake of being jump scares. They have a purpose for them, and they're actually creepy. So, yeah, it's just so good. I love Mike Flanagan. Anyways, yes, I'm excited to continue watching this. I hope you enjoyed that reaction, and I will see you on the next one, guys. Bye.